but it should show you what you can expect from this airplane, and it's absolutely marvelous what you can do and what you can experience with this airplane. So it's a high recommendation, and for the price, for about I think 50 euros, it's really worth its money. And it's beautiful textured, as you can see. It is take a look at these details here. I mean, the rough edges, the worn out, a little bit worn out because it is an airplane from the 60s, 70s. That's the trim. Take a look at the upholstering, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. And if you take a look at it from the outside, you can immediately see the details. Just going to zoom a little bit. I mean, take a look at this. It's dirty down from the ground. You can see the mud or the dirt on the wheel fairings. You can see every connection, every strut. Beautiful. I just have to say it's beautiful. Okay, there's this lake now that we are following. I hope that we will be able to climb a little bit after this lake, because weather is not that good. Another thing you have to pay close attention to in this airplane is the fact that you have, of course, two fuel tanks, one in the right wing and one in the left wing. And you can only drain fuel from one tank, which is down here, the switch, as you can see, fuel off, fuel right, fuel left. You can see the amount of fuel. And what you have to do is, when the fuel becomes imbalanced, you can see we're currently draining from the right tank, and so you can see the needle is more down here in the right tank, and so at a certain point, to avoid any imbalance, we have to switch tanks, and I'm going to show you later how you do that, because you have to switch on the fuel pump, because you don't want to lose fuel pressure. It's a security precaution. And you have to switch on, as I said, the fuel pump, switch the tanks, and turn the fuel pump off, and take a close look if you lose fuel pressure. That's here, it's down here. If you lose, you have to immediately switch on the fuel pump again in order not to lose your engine. And yeah, as soon as you have as soon as you switch off the fuel pump again and you see that the pressure is okay, you can go for it. But I'm going to show you that a little bit later, when it's not that much an imbalance yet. So I'm hoping that the weather will clear up a little bit. What's also notable about this aircraft is that it gives you the feeling that you really own this aircraft. You can do a complete walk-around check, just like the real pilots do with such airplanes. You can drain the fuel tanks to look for any condensation water. You can check the movement of the certain parts, and they wear out. So The only thing that's a little bit a downside of this is I'm having the Easy Dock camera add-on, as you probably know, and the problem is that it doesn't work well with each other, so I cannot use this feature. And I browsed the boards and the forums for solutions to that, but I didn't find anything useful. So what can I do? I mean, I would have loved to show you the walk around, but I somehow it doesn't work, so I skipped that. But in case you haven't got Easy Dock camera add-on, or in case you know any solutions, please let me know. As always, would appreciate that. And yeah. Okay, let's pass these clouds and take a look if we can climb a little bit after these clouds. Take a look at this beautiful scenery. I'm always so astonished what you can do with FSX. I mean, if you... I probably own FSX since the first day that it came out, and this simulator which you are looking at now is nothing. I mean, nothing compared with the simulator that I had back there. It's nothing. It's a completely new product for me. Okay, so let's take a look at where we are. This is the valley we're going to traverse. We're going to fly here, and yeah. We're having rain now. I have to take care of the anti-icing. I have no anti-icing, so I have to switch on the pitot heat, and I'm going to switch on the carburetor heat, just as a security precaution. I have no icing. Alright, still raining. turn a little bit south here. Okay, listen up. I am currently thinking about shortening our trip a little bit. I didn't expect it to be that long, actually. Because the airport that I initially planned on going is still 136 nautical miles away, and out of my own experience, I can tell you that, well, looking at a live stream, someone flying for 3 straight hours, probably not the most interesting thing to do. So I think we are going to cut it a little bit shorter, which is going to split up the whole experience into more live streams, but that's not necessarily something bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change our destination to another airport, which is P W D. There is finally someone is asking a question in this channel. I'm always astonished that no one is asking questions. Hi Airbus 51. I am using a combination of Rex. I think it's Rex Overdrive or Rex Essential. I think textures, and the Opus FSX weather engine. And as you can clearly see right now, sometimes the weather changes very rapidly. Going to do another update here. And as I expected, you can see the weather is clearing up right now. So yeah, sometimes you have some abrupt weather changes, but for me at the moment I have to say that this is the for me it's the right combination of engines that I'm using right now. I heard that Active Sky Next is also pretty good. With the inbuilt weather engine of Rex, I had some problems with that one. Maybe I did something wrong, but I think you can use that as well. But I browsed through a few forums and they all said that the combination, probably the most realistic combination, is Rex and Opus FSX. But of course you can go with Active Sky Next, especially if you own PMDG products or if you own the PMDG 777, because as you might know, the new service pack of the PMDG 777 will include weather radar, finally. But the downside of this is you have to have Active Sky Next. So maybe if you are deciding at the moment which weather engine you should buy or for which weather engine you should go, maybe Active Sky Next is better for you, because then you can use the weather radar in the PMDG 777. So I'm sticking with this one. I am very